Trotting fillies on the gate for tonight's fifth race, picking up speed. And they're off in the $130,000 Ontario Sire Stakes Gold Final. Spare Time Rosie is off stride at the start. From the inside, Spare Time Rosie's made a break. Portia Hall fires first from post 6. Going with her into the first turn is Oakley Odessa. Lisa's Mission right there third. Pure Ivory out of trouble, fourth at the inside. Up on the outside, fifth. Trots up that one's stablemate. Meadowview Tiffy looking for early position as Trevor Ritchie is using up Meadowview Tiffy hard here in the opening quarter of 27-2. Meadowview Tiffy will march right to the front. Portia Hall is back in second. Sitting along in third, the rail is Oakley Odessa. And at the rail from in fourth as they make their way up the backstretch now is Lisa's Mission. Condren is on the move with Pure Ivory, and he'll get cover. He's fished out McDonnell, who wants no part of a three-hole trip with Oakley Odessa. Instead, he puts her on the front. Now back in second, Meadowview Tiffy. Portia Hall is third. At the rail in fourth, Lisa's Mission. Parked Overland, but in no hurry is Pure Ivory. Towards the outside, picking up that one's cover now is Corey's Glory. Then it's Birmingham third over in a good-looking flow. Oakley Omega's backed up at the rail. Then it's back to Spirit of the Law and the trailer's Spare Time Rosie. Half a mile, 56-4. A pretty good clip for the fillies over the off-going. Oakley Odessa leads by 1 3/4 lengths. Back in second, Meadowview Tiffy gapping out a bit now. Pure Ivory on the outside will turn up the pressure in the third quarter for Condren and wants to get his charge a little bit closer to the leader coming off the final turn. Then backed up fourth is Portia Hall. Gapping her covers Corey's Glory. Birmingham thinking of rolling 3 wide right now. 3/4 time in 1:26-3. A 29-4 third quarter, and Pure Ivory strikes the front. She has put away Oakley Odessa. Brushing up now from way back comes Portia Hall, and Portia Hall's got great, nice, light speed tonight. Up on the far outside, Birmingham is coming on. Pure Ivory knows that they're coming at her on the outside. Here's Portia Hall looking for a big upset. Portia Hall on the outside at 21-1 stunner as she knocks off Pure Ivory and the Gals to win her first Ontario Sire Stakes Gold Series final and scores in a time of 1:56. And the mile time this evening, 1:56. And the biggest feather in her cap to date for the 6th, Portia Hall, who captures the Ontario Sire Stakes Gold Series final. Trotting daughter of Angus Hall from the Wall Street Banker mare, Banker's Jackpot, a homebred owned by Betmax Stables Incorporated of Casco, Michigan, and Benanati Incorporated of Clinton Township, Michigan. Trained and driven to victory tonight by Terry Kerr from Sarnia. Career winner of over 6,500 races. And the victory tonight puts him over the $23 million mark in career earnings as a teamster. Clicking with Portia Hall for the second time in 11 this year, her 6th lifetime. Trots the mile this evening in a time of 1:56. It is a new lifetime mark for the 6th, Portia Hall. And to assist us this evening in making the trophy presentation to the winning connections of Portia Hall, Mohawk Racetrack is very pleased to have with us this evening the members of the All-Ontario Wheelchair Curling Champions. They've been the champions for the last couple of years. Included in that group, a familiar face to harness racing, Mr. Carl Bax. He and the members of the All-Ontario Wheelchair Curling Champion group joining us here tonight to make the trophy presentation to the winning connections of 6, Portia Hall, as she scores in 1:56. (5.364). Portia Hall 44.20 for the victory. The exactor 143.90. Tractor 9.59.
Assist the horse getting back to the paddock. Terry, I saw when you crossed the wire, you gave her a big pat on the rear end. You're pretty excited.
Yeah, she's been a real good mare. Like last year, she won the grassroots championship, and this year she's had bad positions, and Pure Ivory's been unbeatable. We got close in London, the elimination, and then, I mean, she's been close but no cigar, and then she won a couple weeks ago, and it seemed to pick her up. And last week we were scared she might be a little sick, but she come out of it good, and we tried a bridle change tonight, and everything just worked out well.
Can you just walk us through the trip from your perspective and how things unfolded?
Well, she's always had great gate speed, and the last 2 weeks she's been really good again, and she left out of there, and I thought maybe it was Paul McDonnell coming back, but it was Trevor, and we got shuffled, and Pure Ivory come first up, and luckily out of the turn Jack Mosier couldn't keep up, and we got out and got a clear shot, and she did the rest.
Much left for her beyond the Ontario Sire Stakes this year?
I'm not really sure. She's paid into the Flamborough Breeders, I believe, but that's probably it.
All right, continued good luck with her. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Terry Kerr, the trainer and driver of Porsche Hull, scores a big upset in tonight's Ontario Sire Stakes Gold Final.